Hello, hi, and welcome. Thanks for tuning in, and it's great to have you here. Cleaning and maintaining rubber seals is often neglected because it seems like something very tedious and exhausting. But I want to show you in this video that it's actually very easy and quick, and above all, we don't need many products. We need a scrub pad. I have the one from Sonax here. We need a suitable cleaner. I have the brand new Sonax tire and plastic cleaner here, and I have microfiber cloths. And we don't need anything more, so we can get started now. Whether you use a scrub pad from Sonax or another one doesn't really matter that much. A scrub pad is simply one that has a special nylon fiber. You can hear it too. It's particularly well suited for cleaning rubber surfaces, tire surfaces, or plastic surfaces. On the back, we now have here, in the case of the Sonax scrub, pads have a microfiber, others have a nylon fiber on both sides. You can decide for yourself what you prefer. And I use the Sonax tire and plastic cleaner because it has a comparatively gentle formulation. There are much stronger rubber cleaners. There are also much stronger tire cleaners. But what we have here are rubber strips that are not really affected that badly. And if we just want to clean them regularly, for example, before applying a rubber care product, then this one is absolutely sufficient. And from that perspective, we can get started now because there's really not much more to know. I spray the cleaner onto the pad, and then we can start the cleaning. I'm using this white nylon fiber and just clean over it. You can see it foams up a bit too. And you can see that a little bit of stuff is coming off, even with rubber strips that are not that old and not that they've been worn down. And as I said before, that's really all there is to it. This is really not rocket science. I don't have to spend hours telling you what I'm doing here or how to do it. It's really just about to regularly clean the rubber seals and surfaces properly, and then, of course, to take care of them afterwards. Very good. We've processed everything. Yeah, a bit is coming off after all. Now I'm taking a microfiber cloth and just wiping off the cleaner residue. You can also, and this would actually be a bit better, dampen the microfiber cloths beforehand with a spray bottle, or just hold them under water for a moment. Because with the water, we can remove the cleaner residues we have here even better and neutralize them. But you can also see in the cloths that here, there were a few dirt spots that we've cleaned off properly. Now you can already see that, and that's the reason why I love working with cars like these. They are tools for work, and they do get dirty. We have here entry boards made of plastic, unpainted plastic, and we can also use the Sonax to use tire and plastic cleaner to clean exactly these surfaces, to also give it a quick clean regularly. And that's the point. We're not talking about a huge effort here. It's really a quick thing that doesn't require much material, that isn't expensive. And it doesn't take up a lot of time either. That's really disgusting. Then we'll take the microfiber cloth again and wipe off the cleaner residue. You can also see the residue from the Sonax plastic cleaner very nicely off. I'll have to work on that with a few other things later. This is difficult to get it out with the microfiber cloths. So I've wiped off all the residues. Then I'll show you the microfiber cloth. Yes, I would say it was definitely worth it. One of the advantages of these scrub pads is that they can be incredibly easy to rinse out. I mean, yes, it's all really disgusting now what we have in here, but you see, just with water, we have a clean surface again and can continue working. It's still not completely clean yet. Of course, it will get even cleaner if you throw it in the washing machine after use, but it's clean enough now that we can continue working. And you all know the situation. Once you start, you can't stop. And you can see this door panel looks terrible. I have to scold the owner later because it doesn't look nice, but well, we're in the process of cleaning, so we can do that too. And here too, we can use the plastic cleaner. And that's one of the reasons why I really like the Sonax tire and plastic cleaner, because usually you have to say that these tire cleaners, the very specific dedicated tire cleaners, are relatively strong. If you check the pH levels, most of them are really at least 11, usually 12 or even 13. And you really have to be careful, especially in the interior, in my opinion. And that's where a properly mixed APC or a ready-to-use product like the Sonax tire and plastic cleaner comes in, which is formulated to be milder from the start. Much better suited for regular cleaning of plastic surfaces that are not in disaster condition now, because we simply don't want to burden the surfaces, neither the rubber, nor the tires, nor the plastics, with unnecessary chemicals. And that's really one reason why I say the Sonax tire and plastic cleaner came just in time, because there really aren't that many other tire cleaners or also plastic cleaners that work gently here. An alternative that can be mentioned at this point is the Tuga plastic cleaner, which also works. Very, very good. It works similarly and it's just as gentle. And these are two products that can be used for this purpose, can be used absolutely easily and well. In here. So, and then, yeah, that was definitely needed again. We're grabbing some microfiber cloths, wiping off the cleaner residues. I will also go over everything again later with a damp microfiber cloth, one that's been moistened with water. But you don't need to be here for that, because otherwise the video will get unnecessarily long. But you see, cleaning plastic in the interior works wonderfully with the product, even though I have to say that the label states it's for unpainted plastics for outdoor use. But at least we don't have any warning or safety symbols on it. But from that perspective, that's a decision you can make for yourselves. For myself, I say, especially when you're working like I am now, with the doors open and more in the outdoor area, you can definitely also use the Sonax plastic and tire cleaner for that, how should I put it? Repurposing it, or let's say using it for that, works absolutely well. You see, the residues are also cleaned off nicely, and the before and after difference is really quite significant. Very, very, very serious. Cool. It works great. The mini drivers among you will definitely know this, these exterior rubber trims. And we can also treat them wonderfully with the ScrubPad. And treat them with the tire and plastic cleaner from Sonax. And there we see it's worth it. And that's all there is to it. As I said, I wanted to show you a method that is quick, easy, gentle, and hassle-free. And where you don't need a lot of materials, ScrubPad plastic tire cleaner and microfiber cloths. Now, of course, the next step is to take care of the rubber trims here. Or also to treat the plastics with a plastic care product. I'm sure each of you has your favorite product. You'll find something nice there that works. In this video, it was all about the cleaning. If you found the video helpful, informative, exciting, and interesting, feel free to give us a thumbs up. Feel free to support the channel with a free subscription and tune in for the next video. Hello!